In today's video, I'm going to show you the quickest way to unlock the Trooper from start to max level in Dune Awakening. I have a quick guide like this for every class on my channel, plus I have a written version on the website you can check out if you prefer having a written format on another screen as well. We'll be using that guide as a reference as well, and it's also down in the description if you're interested. So let's get into it. Real quick before I start, I explain in all these unlock quests, you have a basic trainer, you have an advanced trainer. Your basic trainer is going to unlock the skill line. There is one trainer in Haga Basin for every class. From there, you move on to the advanced trainers. So, if you picked Trooper as your starting class, you're going to start with the second quest, the advanced trainer. But we're going to assume that you didn't pick Trooper, which most people don't, because Trooper is a very easy quest and it's right at the beginning of the game. So the first quest starting off is Quest 1, Proving Grounds. Trooper trainer is Gavori. He's located at Griffin's Reach Trade Post, which is in your very first zone. He looks like this fella. When you go in the trade post, he's right there on the left. I'll be using paint today too to just kind of show how you should move around and whatnot. I usually say when I would do these quests as well. If you're watching these very early on, maybe when you've just started your character. Generally, when I start the game, I'm doing the first intro quest. And I'm also going to build a sand bike here in South Haga Basin. And Griffin's Reach is right over here. So I'm going to come over there. Either that or you just kind of like go through the initial main story quest, unlocking everything. It's going to naturally lead you to Griffin's. You'll talk to this guy. It's very straightforward. You really can't miss him. But on the website we have pretty much here, you're going to shoot from here and take out and assassinate these 3 targets. So you'll hit these 3 points and then you just come back. That is it for the intro quest. It's very straightforward. You're going to be doing this very early on. You definitely want to be doing this before you leave Haga Basin South, as it pretty much has the best movement skill, the Shigawire, which everybody kind of uses for maneuverability. So moving on from there, we have the Advanced Trooper Trainer. Now this guy is going to be outside of the world map. I tell everybody, you can pay $2,500 at a trade post to fly there, but I highly recommend that you get an ornithopter and you push there. I'll have a guide on that. You can follow that. It's not really a race, but for most these things, all these advanced trainers, I would recommend getting the ornithopter. It just saves you a lot of time. It's a lot of moving around and you're going back and forth outside of the world map. So I'm going to explain the rest of the quest as if you do have an ornithopter. You'll see why. It's just a constant back and forth, and there's a lot of shortcuts as well with the ornithopter. So with your ornithopter, you'll just fly it anywhere to the edge of the map to get to the world map. And you're going to be going to Arakeen. That is where the Trooper Advanced Trainer is. Okay. When you land in here, in Arakeen, you come in here on the right side. You're going to get to Valk just by coming in. You come down the middle and you hook a left at the top of the stairs and you wrap around. You're going to find Valk. This is the Trooper Advanced Trainer that you're going to be dealing with throughout the rest of the quest. The second quest is Seeking Control, where Valk's pretty much down bad, on drugs. You're going to be helping do a few quests, earning trust. First quest is earning trust. So, leaving Arakeen, we're going to be heading to the sweep. So, this does matter, and I throw this in as a bit of knowledge for a lot of people. It does matter where you fly in here. There's 12 pegs, 1 through 12. Whichever side you fly in will put you into Haga Basin relative to that. So, we're going to be going to the sweep, which is right about here, just above East Vermilius. So you're going to want to fly in at about 3 o'clock right here. Okay, and it's going to put you in like right in this area. So come in here, you're going to head over to the sweep and fulfill her task here, which is you're pretty much just going to be able to land on top of the sweep. It's an outpost building. If you land right on top of it, there's a book inside. It's the very top room. You just go in there. When you read it and interact with it, there's going to be 2 heavies that they spawn and just come into the room on both sides. They ambush you. You kill both of them and make sure you loot both of them. They each have an item you need. Get those, and then you're good. Hop back in your ornithopter, fly to the edge of the map, and we're going back to Valk, and we're turning in. That is quest 2. That just earns your trust. All right, for quest number 3, Regaining Control, we'll have returned back to Arakeen go back up the steps, talk to Kara Valk, give the 2 transmitters. She'll say they don't work. So we're going to be sent back out. Important note, you will need a handheld scanner for this one. A vehicle scanner won't work. If you don't have a scanner, you can't move forward in it. So make sure you have a handheld scanner. Pick it up before, whatever. We have a couple other things to do first. We talked to Kara Valk. She's going to send us to what looks to be Harko Village. We got to find the black market dealer. So we're going to go back to the world map, shoot to Harko. And Harko, well, I drew a map here for if the waypoints don't take you there. You're pretty much going to go look for the black market trader. They're not going to be there. You'll go to the bar, talk to the bartender. There's a code line asking for a Karana brandy. Go through all this, you're going to get a quest, and it's going to send you looking for someone named Tuco. So Tuco is where we're going to need the scanner. So leaving Harko Village, back to the world map, we're going to fly in either at 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock, probably is better. Tuco's stash is located right here. So we come in at like 1 o'clock, we'll fly in right here. We'll come over to Tuco's stash. We get here, there's footprints or something that says you need a scanner. This is where you need it. Until you scan this waypoint, it won't update and move forward. When you do scan it, you'll detect the footprints and it will take you to your next point, which is the mineral facility number 6, which is right up here. It's inside the rift. You have to go down the rift and it's right on this bend here. So you'll find it down there. Number 6. You go down, you'll see an opening, you go in, and then there is a radiation area. You don't need a radiation suit for here. The radiation's not that bad. And there's a lot of aetheryte here. This is actually like probably my favorite facility for farming aetheryte with a ornithopter. You just fly in there. Tuco's body is hanging. I think I have a picture of that. Yeah, Tuco's dead, okay? He's hanging next to an ornithopter. There's like a light shining on it. You'll find your way there, get into Facility 6, find this, get the update, and then we're good. We are again flying right back out this side and going back to Kara Valk in Arakeen. Quest number 4 is a shot at improving. For this one, we will be heading to Harko Village. Now that Tuco's dead, Kara Valk will send us back onto the world map. We're going over to Harko Village, and we're going to be meeting with this doctor, a Sook doctor, Kamari. Kamari is located, you come in here, and you're going to go all the way in the back. There's stairs right here, and you'll wrap around, and she's right up here at this location on the 2nd floor. You'll talk to her. She's going to want a favor from you, which, I drew a map here, and you go back down to the bartender. Use that same line, the Kamar brandy or whatever. Talk to the bartender. And they're going to send you to the far west of Odham, going to Takwa's Watch. So for Takwa's Watch, we're going to want to go in on the west side since this is in Odham. So coming out of Harko, we're going to fly up here and hit at 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock is going to put us in around here, and Takwa's Watch is just up here. We'll come in. This is higher level stuff too. So take your time. You're going to be dropping in here and just assassinating a few people. There is a leader. He's a heavy. Once you take him out, you're good. You're going to head back after that to Harko Village. And that's going to allow us to complete our mission with the Sook Doctor. She's going to give us some drugs. And then we come back to Arakeen and we're going to hook up Kara Valk with some drugs. Now we're done with Quest 4. We're able to max out any skills other than our capstone stuff. We're moving on to Quest 5, Master of Weapons. Kara Valk's going to send us on a quest to test your weapons and skills on enemies. So you're in luck with this quest because this one's very easy. You're simply just going to have to use 3 different skills: Assault Seeker, Tractor Fields, and Gravity Fields. So you'll have to skill all 3 of them. And then just fly directly in here. I just go in at 3 o'clock. Just land. You don't need to hit anything. You can just shoot them into the dirt. Use 3. Use the next 3. Use the next 3. And then you come back home. That is literally it. Very easy quest. There's a few like that for different classes where you might need a target. I think only Bene Gesserit. The rest of them, you can just kind of shoot them into the dirt. So very easy. That quest is done. And for that great task, you will unlock Suspensor Blast skill. Our next quest will be a little more exciting. Surgical Strike, Quest 6. We're going close to where we were earlier. Kadir's Shadow. This is near the sweep where we went to earlier. So from the world map, we're going to be flying in on the east side. Not too much from this, so we'll land here. We're going to be shooting right to here. That's its location in this area. Again, you can kind of come in and just land on the top deck. It's going to ask you to kill some slavers. I think you have to kill like 4 of them. It's going to trigger a completion and then find some documents, which are up there on the top deck. Pick up the documents, exit again on the east side, back to the world map, back to Valk, up the steps and turn in. Another quest done. Very easy, very quick quest. Lastly, the final quest, the Cleansing of Valk, has an extra step. We are going to speak with Campos Damari. We have to set up transport for Kara to Harko Village. This guy's right downstairs, so you can just like jump off the edge here. He wants 4,000 Solari. You'll have got that from the last quest you just did to turn in. So go ahead, pay him, come back up here and let her know before you go. Your ride's all set. And now you're going to get a dead drop location on where to go next. This is actually, it's going to be, we're going to be flying in from 3 o'clock here again, as it's going to be located right here. So we'll pop out here, fly, it's a spire, and you just kind of hop out of your ornithopter. As soon as you go and interact with this, it's going to update you. We're going to go to Kadir's Shadow yet again, which was the last place we were just at, just down below. Again, you can just land on the roof, kill a couple slavers up top, and this time there's going to be a boss. And he's pretty nasty. He's a melee guy. Watch for him. I mean, he can hit pretty hard. I did this when I was a lower level. He just crept up on me and knocked me out. But anyway, you kill that guy, collect the loot, and then again, just head right back out, and we're going to go visit Kara back in Arakeen. I believe at this point, she won't be up here anymore, so we'll have to slide on down here where Valk now is. And that's what we saw in the first picture. She's cleaned up now. She's off the drugs. She looks a lot better. She's got a nice uniform. It's worth noting, not only do you get the last capstone skill here, but you get Mendek's Rattle. It's not bad. It's a 3-shot burst rifle. I'm not crazy about it. I prefer some other weapons, but it's not bad, especially if you do this early game, and this whole quest line is very doable if you've just unlocked Ornithopter and now you're going to do this, which I would recommend for pretty much all the class unlock quests. So if you prefer something like this, it's not a bad rifle. Again, it's not my favorite. I think there's some other better ones, but I dig it, and at least you get, you know, the full unlock. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you found it useful. We do have other guides that you should check out, both on the website and on my YouTube channel. So make sure you like, subscribe, leave anything down in the comments that you have questions on or something I might have got wrong, and I'll see you for the next one. Take care.